Anyways, so no one's going to be here yet, but I'm using the tarot of the moon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show a few people real quick.
Oh, if no one's here, it can be a short evening.
Mm-hmm.
We can get more crocheting. I'm trying to make a tea cozy.
Oh, you got to show me this.
Well, I'm still working on it. It's a little more difficult than it looks. It's not as difficult, but it is difficult because of the stitch. Hello, Arian.
Hello. Oh, and I'm using my new deck, Soul Cats. I picked it up at a witchery market.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, you are our first person. You may be our only person, but we'll pull your card while you're here, and we'll each do a card for you. I have the Six of Pentacles, which is about money, satisfaction, traveling. It's about things coming together, a celebration, and it's about dreams. And also, I would say if anyone who has passed was to be in touch with you, they'd be using butterflies.
Nice, nice.
Hi, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. Eight of Wands. So this is my new deck, but look at this cool cat. When I think of the Eight of Wands, see the scones on the wall, D'Arcy?
Mm-hmm.
I think about not being afraid to walk into the darkness, to face your own inner demons, to know that you are strong and you are confident. And much like a black cat, black cats are one of these very strange creatures in the spirit realm. And this was told to me by an elder who held sweats and things, that some black cats are actually white in the spirit realm.
Mm-hmm.
And
I believe that.
For some reason, I don't have you and I have somebody else on this screen. There we go. And that white cats are actually black in the spirit world.
Yep, most people are. Redheads are dark and everything. So next we have Kathy, Diane, Faye, Sandra, and Marie. So in that order, it's Kathy, Diane, Faye, Sandra, Brenda, Sharon, and Marie. That's the order.
Kathy?
Nope. That was for Erin. She was on by herself for a bit. Okay, so hello, Kathy. Well, Penelope goes looking for her cards. Kathy, I have for you the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is about being in the driver's seat, but this makes me think of party, of sitting in the backyard and having a barbecue and the ivy growing up beside you and just relaxing and knowing that this environment that you're in is about you and how much it reflects the beauty from just around you as well as inside of you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Who's next?
Diane Miller. Hi. And she said, hi, ladies.
Hi, Diane. I hope you're doing well. A couple of things. The Hierophant, to me, talks about knowledge. It talks about going back to school, opportunities of knowledge, but it also talks about focusing on your inner knowledge, your knowledge, that innate knowledge that we have to connect with spirit and to connect with the world around us so that we can, sort of, I'm getting a lot of different things in my head. So, okay, here's basically what it's saying. It's saying, take some time to talk to your spirit guides. And there are actually some guidelines you can do, and it can be as simple as lighting a candle and you ask who your spirit guide is. And even if they don't answer, the answer will come. Who your spirit guide is, why they chose you, and what it is they feel that you need to be guided towards. So find a quiet space, light a candle, practice some of that. And if an opportunity for school comes, grab it. We are never too old to go back to school.
Yep. I'm waiting till I'm 65 and the courses are free.
Yes, I'm looking into them this fall.
The only thing is you do have to pay the administration fee. And if the course is full, then you have to pay the whole thing.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, cousin Faye. Faye, I have for you the Two of Wands or staffs. It says, but look at the unicorn. That makes me think of magical nights again. So I think right now I'm going to say my side of the reading is going to be about magic, about beauty, about the idea and concept that there isn't anything that you can't plant, grow. You know, you start from a seed and this could be an idea, but it's also about travel. The unicorn's about travel for me, adventure of parting the veils to see what side you really want to be on. And it could be about the discovery because you're learning more about your mom and everything. It could be about that as well, Faye. So gather the information because maybe that's where some of the writing's going to come from. Okay, so next is Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Nice to see you on.
Yes, it is, Sandra. Always good to see you. I still love the cards you sent me. I'll use them next time. Sandra, two things. The Seven of Swords. Is it swords? Yes. I had to stop and think. And when I look at this card, my first thing that I want to say to you is, honey, the person you were yesterday and the person you were 10 days ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that person is not the same person sitting listening to this voice, either D'Arcy's or mine. That person has lived many different lives and shed many different coats. So it's okay not to hold on to your past mistakes. It's okay not to tuck them in a corner and be kind of ashamed, like that little cat is hiding its face from the world. You are not who you were back then. And it's sort of this really cool quote I want to give you, and I'm not going to do it very well, but basically what it is if in the past you believe something that is maybe not right by today's standards, and somewhere along the way you shed that belief and you develop the belief that you don't think it's right, don't condemn yourself for having once believed it was the right thing. You're a different person, different beliefs, different outlooks. So that
you know what that made me think of? Murder and mayhem. Hoo-hoo, let's go for a party. You might be having a dinner party. Okay. Hi, Brenda. Welcome back. Brenda, you have the sun, and this is celebration again, but it's also travel. So you may be going for a little road trip, but it also is about spreading your wings and really fine-tuning what you're looking for in life. And it's also about, it was strange, empty nest syndrome, but I wasn't sure if your kids have left home yet or whether they're leaving home. But it's about that idea where you're downsizing and you're making things more personable to yourself than you are to anyone else who is in the house. Someone's going to have an upset time with me on that one. But nonetheless, there's going to be shifts and changes and move and travel. And I'm saying go for it. Have a good time and make sure you pack safely. Okay, Marie is next.
Hi, Marie.
Wait, I miss Sharon. Sorry, Sharon. I'm determined to miss you tonight, Sharon, but now we're going to get you.
Okay, so Sharon, just a sec. Sharon, the Page of Pentacles. See the cat, see the wings, see the shiny coin. So two things. Spread your wings. This is a time of a new adventure, so start preparing yourself for a new adventure and spread your wings and go out and fly. Something new and exciting is coming your way, and everybody's a little afraid sometimes to pick up the coin or to take that first step. Just go for it.
Okay, so Marie, hi, you have the Emperor, And the Emperor is about taking the time to stop and listen. It's about being patient. It's about gathering all the information like an emperor. He looks out at his kingdom and he says, okay, what's going on over in that quarter or this quarter? And then once all the information is together, then he makes a judgment call. So whatever it is, you need to make a judgment call on it. I'm going to say, take your time, gather the information so you have it all in front of you and you're able to make the call from a peaceful mind, not from a busy mind. Okay, so you have Mr. Khan, and his question is, am I continuing down the right path? And question for his wife, how does our outlook for our family look like in Ontario? I'm going to answer the first part of that. Yes, you are. I think you really need to trust in yourself, Mr. Khan. And I feel like maybe there's a few tweaks and a few shimmies that you have to put in place to make it a little even. But the path you're following definitely feels bright and welcoming. And then the next question is family life in Ontario.
You know, I think the family life in Ontario is going to go well for you. I think that it's going to be a little bit of a transition, but Pentacles talks about receiving things. And I think part of that is receiving welcome, receiving love, and also remembering that it's going to be an adjustment, right? You come with gifts and knowledge and things, and they have expectations and things. And I think the secret is go with no expectations, son. No expectations, just with that sincere belief that everything is going to be the way it's supposed to be, and you will be welcomed. Visualize.
Yeah, I agree. So Kathy says thank you, and so does Aaron. Anne. Hi, Anne. Your question about your romance, anything exciting? Well, first, I feel like you need to let go of the past so the romance can have a lot of bloom to it. And the Ace of Cups means for me that you can achieve those emotional happinesses inside the romance. It's the way you go at it. And by letting go of the past, we're able to move into a more understanding of the future. And we're not judging people by what has happened, but by what is happening right then and there. And so to answer your question, I see a lot of smooch, smooch, kiss, kiss sort of idea. So yeah, I do think you've got some interesting romantic areas opening up for you. And I'm going to say trust yourself, because if you don't, you only got yourself to blame. And I feel like if you're looking for that romantic love where happily ever after, and I'm a Cinderella girl, so I believe in Cinderella. I think it's feasible, but we also have to be realistic. Okay, so next is Shay Shay. Hi, Shay Shay.
Hey, Shay Shay. First, Shay Shay, just bear with me a minute. Faye, I'm so sorry to hear about your mom.
Did she pass?
She did.
Oh, Faye, I'm sorry.
My heart and my love go out to you. And I know she was a little bit nervous, but she's okay now. You just need to know that she's okay now. And she's at peace and she's not in pain, honey. Okay? Shay Shay. You know, Shay Shay, I have this cat. His name is Oriole. D'Arcy's met Oriole. Huge cat. But Oriole has this strange desire to sharpen his claws on places they shouldn't be sharpened on. Doors, dishes, boxes. And although curiosity, honey, can answer a lot of questions, do you remember that nursery rhyme, D'Arcy? Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, yeah.
So the Pentacles is saying, yes, I mean, you know, you're doing well, but don't go opening doors that you shouldn't be opening. So be content where you are at the moment.
All right. And thank you for letting us know you were new. And I hope you enjoyed the message. So, Orville, good evening, ladies. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I'm making frozen pizza tonight with extra toppings. You ever want a recipe for fresh dough, just let us know. But, Orville, there's the 501 says that there's a new opportunity where employment is concerned. It's branching out into another area, but also fine tuning the area you're going into, as though maybe you've taken all your knowledge and now it's time to go into another direction. But the birch trees also makes me think of medicine. And it makes me feel that maybe you're supposed to walk as a medicine man, or yeah, it sounds right. Walk, talk, breathe as a medicine man. So maybe you're a healer and it's time to tap into that so that you can help others heal. And again, there's something different about work. So I'm getting two messages here. One's about healing and healing others, and the other one is about branching out into something new for work. Okay. All right. Sandra says thank you. Anna, I did answer it. We have Heather. Sharon says thank you. Erin says, "Aw, sweet, my fur baby of 10 years passed Sunday night." Aw, sorry, Erin. And then Liam. So Heather and Liam and Faye, I'm really sorry.
So Heather's next.
Heather's next.
Heather, balance. This is this really cool fluffy cat on a hammock, 2 of Pentacles. And Pentacles talks about balance. It also talks like balance, almost balance and justice. Has someone not been nice to you recently? But what it's basically saying, honey, is take balance. You know, there's the hummingbird in the distance, there's the coins, but the cat is learning to rest. Mind, body, and spirit have to be in sync to succeed anywhere in life, whether it's as a mother, a wife, a businesswoman, medical personnel. So learn to do some balancing, and that balancing in your case is pampering yourself and rest, at least for the next week to 10 days.
Yeah. Liam, hello, good evening. I have for you the Magician, and as we all know, it's one of my favorite cards. But this guy makes me think of a gnome in your front yard, and it makes me think of holly, so Christmas. And so it may be that you're leading up to something towards Christmas where you might have to stand in your front yard and have a look at the front and decide what you're doing. So if you're going up on a ladder, I think I've done this before, telling you to be careful on a ladder. So again, there's something here about being careful on a ladder. So I'm going to ask you to pay attention to it. And then the most important thing is, to me, Christmas is every day of the year. It's not just the 25th of December. I look at every day as Christmas, as that joy that we should be bringing forward and sharing with other people. And so maybe you should give a little joy and share it, or take a little joy and share it. Either way, I just feel like there's a little more lively message for you, like to get out there and dance and don't care if anyone's watching, that you should be enjoying life. Okay, Sandra, thank you, Sandra, for Faye. Mr. Khan, you're welcome. Brenda, you're welcome. Anne, you're welcome. Aaliyah, it's next.
Hi, Aaliyah. Page of Wands. I love this cat. This cat says, come on, let's go for a trip. Let's go for a journey. Open your eyes to wonder and mystery. Just do me a favor while you're opening your eyes to wonder and mystery. I could almost hear D'Arcy saying, watch out for the flames. But
no, I was trying to see if someone was trying to burn him.
Nope, just the torch sticking out. Just be careful. But this is a time of adventure. This is a time for you to don't get burned. I think that's what D'Arcy's trying to say. Don't get burned. And I mean, I would be careful too, but the good thing is there's water nearby and cats don't mind water. It is time for an adventure, and pay attention to the beauty and the wonder that you see when you travel. We tend to, people tend to get into this mindset when they travel. They like to do a lot of things that are always commonplace, right? Be a little bold. Don't go on the beaten trail. Maybe don't go getting yourself lost in the road in Italy where there is suddenly no road and you're busy talking to someone and going, oh my God, I'm in a farmer's field. Where'd the road go? But, on the other hand, there was a road another 20 kilometers across the farmer's field. The road started again. So take the path less beaten.
Yeah. So Cheyenne, hi, honey. Cheyenne, you have the 9 of Pentacles, which is, this is a job, obviously, for me. And it's about making money, but it's also about floating your dreams, like when, what am I thinking of? The Chinese lanterns, when they put it's normally to let your soul go, someone who's passed. But I'm sort of thinking that if you put your ideas into the universe, then the universe can hear and will help bring them towards you, but in slow bits. It's not going to be everything at once. And also something about paying for a fee. So, and also your artwork. You're supposed to be dabbling in both the music and the art right now because it helps to balance you. Thank you, Orville. He says thank you, and he said to have a wonderful evening, and to everyone on here tonight, condolences for your loss. So Catherine is next. Hi, Catherine.
Catherine, another 9 of Pentacles. This is about achieving some form of success and enjoying it, not necessarily gloating. But what this really makes me think about is the king that sat counting his coins.
Yeah.
And that's great. But remember that when you're given a lot of good fortune, think about passing a little bit of it forward. The thing about the universe is it loves to give us things, but it likes us to equally give forward as well.
Yep. So Liam, you're welcome, and please be careful with ladders. Maybe it's not just ladders. Maybe it's walking upstairs, paying attention. I mean, I have come downstairs head first, and that is pretty painful. So I'm just going to say, pay attention to where you're walking or what you're stepping on. Orville, he would love the recipe for fresh dough. Oh, we can do that. And Heather, you're welcome. Cheyenne says thanks. Aaliyah says thank you. And Catherine says thanks. So fresh dough is really easy. And let's see, 2 spoonfuls of yeast in warm water, milk, and sugar. And Heather, thank you. Yes, it was the right job switch, Heather. She said she just made it's absolutely the right job switch. Going to take you a little bit, but you're going to be fine. So back to the dough recipe. Warm water, about half a cup, little milk, sugar, 2 spoonfuls of yeast. Let it set. Once it's rise, 4 cups of flour, 2 eggs, a little bit more milk, half a cup of butter, and put it all together and mix it until it's a dough, and then you knead it and you let it rise again, and then you take it from there. And with that recipe, you're also going to have enough to make scones and a small loaf of bread.
There you go.
That easy. Okay, well, I guess that's it for tonight. So I want to thank everyone for showing up. Very grateful that you do show up. It keeps us going. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening.
Yes, it's been wonderful. As always, it's a pleasure being able to read for all of you guys, and know that you're in my thoughts and my prayers. I'll light candles for everybody tonight, And I do actually, oh, we got one last one sneaking in.
Yes. Go ahead, Annalicia.
But, as for that, everyone, as always, Masalama, go in light.
Okay, she wants to know about her love life. Wow. It says the Ace of Wands, which means new starts, new beginnings. Little dry on the end there. There's no trees, branches. So I'm going to say lackluster. So it's going to take a little work there, Annalicia. But
Okay.
I'll let Penelope answer it too.
I drew a card. Do you see this? This is past mistakes, honey. So do not follow in previous footsteps. Trust me on this. We always think, and I'm a woman who's been married 3 times. No comments, D'Arcy.
I wasn't going to say anything.
The one thing you have to do is make sure you're not constantly, once you get past the luster, getting involved with someone that does the exact same thing over and over and burdens your heart and blocks out your light and your happiness. So go slow. Don't go looking at this person as a potential partner or husband or happily ever after. And keep your eyes open. I'm not saying it's not going to work. I'm saying be careful and move forward with your eyes open.
All right. Well, on that note, everyone, may love, joy, peace, happiness, and prosperities find you all in mysterious ways. Okay, Leslie, wow, you're lucky. You're just getting in under the wire.
Which one's yours, D'Arcy?
Leslie, we have the 8 of Wands, which normally means a new job, but it's also packing a bit of a burden. Oh my God, you just gave me a raging headache. Okay, you need to get your eyes checked. Or there's someone around you who died because of a headache or stroke. But anyways, Leslie, there are new opportunities being presented to you at work, and it's time that you branched out a little bit, come out of your safety zone. And that's easy for me to sit here and say that. At the end of the day, you're the person who's going to have to do it. And I'm just feeling that there's new opportunities being presented, and don't be afraid to at least have a look. Whether or not you choose to do it will be up to you. All right. As we speak, no wonder you're giving me a headache. Okay, she's starting a new business as we speak. And it was just like, wham. Okay, so take your time, get to know it, and move forward because it's a great idea. All right, everyone, have a wonderful evening. We'll see you next week. And try to stay out of trouble. And if you can't, don't blame me.
Masalama again, and blessed be.
Okay, good night, everyone.
Good night.